Welcome back to Daytime. Well, we're going to keep with the theme of dogs, and we've got lots of dogs in the studio today if you're just tuning in. Melissa Millett is here, the owner and trainer for In Dogs We Trust, and you are not alone. Who do you have with you today?
I have Gracie, who is a 3-month-old Cavalier King Charles Spaniel mix.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, purebred Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. She's 3 months and she's taking puppy classes.
Oh, she's cute.
She's quite delicious, so I thought she would make wonderful eye candy for today.
Absolutely, absolutely. And who's this?
My Sophia.
Hi.
She's a 4-year-old black lab from the Humane Society, and she's my top dog. She's my sidekick.
You can tell that she has had some training, and that's what we're going to talk about first, is how to train your dog. And you know, starting out at 3 months old, is that kind of the age that we should think about if we have a new puppy, a new you know, friend to the family?
Yeah, as soon as they get vaccinated, as soon as they get their second set of vaccinations, then they're ready to start puppy classes. That helps them socialize with other puppies, and it helps them learn and set them up for success right from the start so that they don't learn bad habits and then you have to untrain them. And a lot of people don't train little guys like Gracie. The ratio is actually 1 or 2 puppies out of every 6 in large breed.
Oh, wow.
Because I guess they just pick up the small breeds and it just makes it easier. But it's important to train the little guys too, because it gives them confidence.
Okay, what are some of the first things that we're going to start out with here, and who are we training? Do you want me to hold?
Yeah, whoops, she's having some snacks.
There's a freebie for you. I'll hold on to it.
Oh, here's little Gracie.
Hello. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, you are 3 months old, huh? There we go. Okay.
Here's a little something for Gracie to. There you go. There's your little bone. So I just brought to do a couple tricks for Sophia today, and just to show some fun stuff. Sophia, first, have you ever seen the trick of the cookie on the nose trick?
Cookie on the nose. So it sits there, and then they.
Yes. She doesn't do the catch. She doesn't
I do
have
it to
the
Darren all the time. Yeah. Okay.
Sophia does a variation of the cookie on the nose. She does the hold and not eat. Hold it. Good girl.
Wow.
So she does this one for hot dogs, and she does it for, we did it at Rib Fest. She did a juicy pork rib for a full minute. Now, she's never, ever been punished in her training. So sometimes she says, you know what, I'm just going to eat it right now. And then I just make her a little tray and give her something else. So that's one of her fun tricks.
You're far more behaved than Darren. That would not happen.
Yeah. Another one of her tricks is reading. So she's learned how to read. It's a new one.
Get out.
Yeah, so hopefully she doesn't say, hey, you're on TV. I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay.
But Sophia, let's see. Okay, ready? Let's start with this one. Watch. Good girl. Give you a little
great.
piece of something.
How long does it take you to train, you know, a more mature dog? I guess it would probably be different for the mature dog than the puppy, right?
Once they learn to learn, then you can train new behaviors pretty quickly.
Really? That's amazing. So you just, really?
Yeah. I'll give...
Seriously? So, I mean, clearly dogs can be trained, you know, in many ways, right? Not just through the voice.
Right, yeah, that one's actually a body language trick. So technically, I bend forward for the down. And I also have another one where I ask her questions and I put my hands on my knees, and that's my stinky cue. So they have all sorts of, like, you can train body language cues really easily, which is nice because then you can give a really subtle cue for them to respond.
That is so cool. Great job.
Yeah.
Great job. Now, has Gracie here, has she been trained at all? Is she going through obedience classes?
Yeah, she's about halfway through, I think, or maybe she's close to the end.
We'll get you a treat soon.
Yeah.
We'll get you a real
so she can do a sit and a down. She's actually a really good little listener.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Don't worry, we're going to get to you in a second. You've got a tricks workshop coming up this weekend. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's where we teach you how we give all our secrets away, and we teach you actually like the rules of teaching the tricks, and then we set you up to do a whole bunch of tricks like jump through your arms and the can and wave and roll over. Not just like regular tricks, we also go into some pretty unique tricks. Say your prayers is another one that we teach everybody. That's pretty easy.
Can you say your prayers?
Yeah. Did you want to see that one?
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah. Okay, ready? Say your prayers. Good girl.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, and if you want, I can show you the steps for that one. That one's actually pretty easy. First, we teach a sit pretty. Once we have the sit pretty, then we do paws up, and then we teach the tuck. So it's actually pretty easy to teach that one.
Very cool. How did In Dogs We Trust start up?
I started training about about 13 years ago when I was 18, which everybody thinks is funny because I always say I look like I'm 12. So, but I started about 13 years ago, and I started with training Rottweilers for competition, and then I assisted somebody, and then I taught lessons in Toronto, and then I moved to London after with my little one to be close to mom for babysitting. I know you have a little one, so you can see where I'm at there. And now we just restarted in Dogs We Trust in London.
All right, there you go. InDogsWeTrust.ca is her website for more information. We're going to do some more tricks with Gracie, I think.
Sure.
All right, we're going to take a short break more with Melissa and Gracie after this. Okay.
Welcome back to Daytime. My life's working out pretty good. Beautiful woman to the right, beautiful woman to the left, dog right here.
Couldn't get any better, huh?
And my wife watching at home. I can't forget that. Welcome back to Daytime. This is great what's going on here.
Yeah, doing some tricks here. Back with Melissa and Sophie. And you were showing us a trick, the pray, the sit down and pray. And just so we can get a better camera angle, why don't we try that trick again?
Sure.
It's pretty cool.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
So when we're teaching, when we teach tricks, we want to think, how can we break this down for the dog to be successful instead of trying to lure them into the whole sit pretty right from the go. That might be confused, or the whole say your prayers. So step one, we're going to pull her up. Yes.
Okay, go nice and slow if we possibly can.
Sure. Okay. So we put the treat in her mouth, and we turn our palm down, and then pull her head back right at, so it doesn't go too high until her paws come off the floor. And then give it to her. And then after we do that one, she knows the steps.
She knows.
She knows, yeah.
We're going to pull her up and slide our hands underneath so that she's sitting on our hand. And then we give her the treat for that.
Good job.
And then after she knows that, then we start to teach her to tuck her nose in so that she is saying her prayers. And then you can actually turn that into other items like praying on stools and praying on other items. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want to see another?
Yeah. Can you do that one more time?
Yeah, that was your favorite,
we're getting
right?
request to do that one more time. Well, it looks so good on camera too. I know we've got it right there.
So cute.
There she is. I do love that one.
Yeah.
And I got to say, Melissa, even when we were getting ready and before you came on, she's glued to you, like just like this all the time.
I can tell you spent a lot of time with her.
Yes. I have 3 dogs now, but Sophia was my only dog for 2 years. So she came with me everywhere, and she taught with me everywhere. So I don't think she likes her brother and sister. I think she would rather they just go and it'd be her and I again. But she loves to work and loves to learn.
Oh, I just love her.
Yeah.
What did your wife use to train you? A glass of
Love,
wine?
love and affection. Thank you. Now, what is that? When you see that love and discipline, do you think that animals really know if they're being disciplined?
Yes.
Do you?
I mean, I guess it depends, right? And stress is apparent in many ways. It depends on the dog. Like if Sophia's confused, she becomes stressed. Stress can be a reprimand or physical correction. We don't use physical correction in training because it actually adds stress. And when you're under stress, you don't retain information or learn, and you won't make eye contact with the person who's training you. So it actually makes it more difficult to train with reprimands. Not that I don't reprimand if my dog's head is in the garbage, but when I'm teaching, I don't.
I was just going to ask, do you actually give your dogs timeouts? Because Darren here gives his cats timeouts.
I give them timeouts.
Yes?
Yeah, and I don't know if they... I always wonder what they understand, because Newman did it last night. He got on Disco Stew, and he was just messing with him. And then Joanna, my wife, she picked him up, and she gave him a little tap on the nose, like, no. And he's done it multiple times since. But I always wonder in their little pea brains if they remember anything.
You know what? There's a clicker training website for dogs, and they have information on clicker training cats.
Yeah.
And you can train cats to do a lot of things.
I might need it.
They probably do understand.
I think I might need it.
Timeouts is a good idea.
She's just beautiful, eh?
She's waiting. She's saying, Mama.
She's right. One more trick while we always
Sure.
say goodbye to get our guests all set up.
Let's see. We'll do our can. So if you get in. Okay, ready?
Great job. That is great.
Yeah. We can't. What kind of treats do you give her? Or not treats, but what's her? Do you call it reward?
Yeah. I call it. I sometimes joke and say the word shovel instead of reward, but no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
She gets vegetarian treats because she has allergies, but I use hot dogs or because hot dogs are inexpensive, or soft liver treats in training, and I just break it up really tiny.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
And so if they want to get to you in dogswetrust.ca?
Yep.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
relax with us here while we wrap up the show.